Hey, you're back with us on our continued series of Ask Dr. McCord. Glad you could join us once again, and we're talking about questions, concepts, things that people ask us questions in our office about here at Kenty's Chiropractic, and you see my friend joining me here today. Anyway, what we want to talk about today and address is some people think that when they exercise or they stretch, that's just the same as getting chiropractic care, or if they do those kinds of things, they don't need to come and see their chiropractor. And I kind of want to highlight that a little bit for you and add some clarity to actually what we do, and going backwards again, about what we do chiropractically is address a condition that deals with a number of different systems in your body. Primarily, most people don't know this, but primarily, chiropractors are nerve doctors, and we work to enable the nerve system to function correctly. Now, your nerve system, starting with your brain and spinal cord, actually, according to Gray's anatomy text, it says that the brain and spinal cord is the master controlling system of the body, the central nerve system, and it's protected by bone. So you can see here part of the skull, and my friend is removed. This is what they call the occiput, and inside of your cranium is your brain. That's like the body's computer system, and then through the hole in an opening called the foramen magnum here at the back of the head goes the spinal cord, or the brain stem, and of course is inside the vertebral column here, which is what I have. Your vertebral column is made of 24 vertebra, bones, single bones, that are separated by a structure called a disc, which is a pad of cartilage. And what can happen is, due to physical impacts and stresses, these vertebrae can shift out of normal position. When they shift, a lot of people think it causes pain, and that's really one thing I want to correct in our thinking, is that only 10% of each one of these nerves, you have 31 pairs of nerves, and each nerve is comprised of about 350,000 nerve fibers. Only 10% of that nerve has anything to do with sensory input or pain. And so you can have quite a shift to the vertebra, what we call a subluxation, and you may not feel pain. And so you can't really tell. In fact, the only way you can really tell is to be checked by a professional that's trained like chiropractors to really understand and analyze the spine for this condition. So the vertebra can shift without pain and block the nerve that would go to an organ, and a person could have subsequent issues with an organ, like heart problems, liver problems, anything. I mean, anything that the body's dealing with could be as a result of nerve blockage from this subluxation. So, can subluxations be helped by exercise? Yes, they can. Do exercises and stretching correct subluxations? To a certain degree, it can address it, but it really can't clear it like a chiropractic adjustment can. And so I recommend for our patients, in fact, most all of our patients have certain exercising protocols and stretching that they're required or recommended to do, rather, but it does not correct the subluxation itself. The subluxation was created from physical impacts and stresses into the spine. The only way they can be corrected is physical impacts and stresses outside the spine. So that's what I want to correct and help you understand more of with this episode. So I hope that makes some sense. Yes, you want to be on an exercise stretching protocol, but does it correct subluxations? Absolutely not. So if we can help you, we want to welcome you to give us a call here at Kenty's Chiropractic, and keep tuning in for continued episodes here of Ask Dr. McCord. And please subscribe to our Ask Dr. McCord channel to continue getting knowledge and information about how to help your health and age healthy into your 80s, 90s, and 100s.